Howdy folks, hope you enjoyed my brand new single. It's a world premiere. Proud to announce it and unveil it to all of you. I'm looking forward to your continued support for my song. How you guys doing? Yeah, this is gonna be a pretty interesting well, I've been watching I guess I should change the thing. God damn it. I'm such a failure. Oh, well, this is fine. Yeah. I've been watching FPS Diesel's videos recently about Onion Man, the Onion Knight himself. What was the name of the guy from Dark Souls? The guy in front of Sen's Fortress? That guy. And one of the ones that he made, he was saying that his Twitter is an absolute goldmine. And I gotta be honest, I kind of never thought about how Onision has a Twitter, but I mean, he does. And so I started looking through it, and yeah, it's interesting. I think we could probably find something to make interesting, completely fair use commentary about. See, that's the thing. The Onion Wizard is taking down people's videos that use like completely fair use clips of him, like his videos. So I'm wondering if he's going to do something when I'm just reading tweets. Like, I don't know. I think tweets are tweets copyrighted. I'm not sure, but yeah, we're about to get into it. I'm not going to use any shot of footage from the Onion King, the Wrath of the Onion King, Tomb Raider 6, Wrath of the Onion King's videos. I'm just gonna go in raw on his Twitter, and yeah, let's get started here. So here we are on Onision's Twitter, and let me just fix things here. I have to bring the chat up again. There you go. Oh man, there's 212 of you. Jesus, this is going to be a lot of pressure. I don't know if I can do this. I'm working on my Irish because I've been binging Call Me Kevin's videos. He's really likable. He's just really like, you watch his videos and you're like, oh, you know, anything that I felt bad about before are just, problems are just melted away. Yeah, so here we are on Greg's lovely channel, or lovely Twitter page, rather. He's following exactly 666 people, which is just so 14. I'm so proud of you, my son. Here's one thing that I love is the emo thing. Does he think emos are still like a thing that happens? Are they? Are there still emos like that exist? Because I'm pretty sure that was like a real flash in the pan like fad that happened really briefly in like the fucking late 2000s, like 2007 or something. I don't know. But that's I know people say that he's kind of stuck in the past. I think that's a good example of it. I've read through his Twitter a bit before, and like you see stuff like he's playing League of Legends with people. I didn't know League of Legends was still a thing. The last time I heard somebody talk about League of Legends was like 2010. So yeah, he's like, his Twitter is like a time capsule. It's very special. We got a $5 super chat here from Jesterhead with Peel That Onion Poppy. Oh, thank you very much. And we just now have a 99 euro, 99 euro. Wow, super chat from Abby Chapman. That's the lady, she donated $200 to my Patreon. I made that tier as a joke. That was a fake tier. That was like, nobody's gonna do this. That's stupid. I mean, no offense to you, but who would ever donate that much to me? And somebody did, so I guess she's my unequivocal biggest fan. So thank you very much for that and for the super chat just now. But let's get into the stream here. Let's just dive right into it. Okay, so another thing is his name here is Emo Charlie, as you can see. It's not Onision. At Onision, verified, he's not Onision, though. Just keep that in mind. He's Emo Charlie. Yeah. So his pinned tweet here is from earlier this month. Eugenia Cooney is getting better, and I could not be happier. Congrats to Eugenia Cooney for not only adding her. Remember to add her, because you gotta maximize your SEO. For not only getting better, but being an inspiration to everyone who's going through a similar situation and now can see recovery is possible thanks to you. You are a hero. And then he posts this like sacrificial Jesus picture of Eugenia Cooney. So this is a girl that's like repeatedly asked him to stop doing this and making videos about her. He alternates between like making these inspirational posts and didn't he make like a series of videos making fun of her, like parodying her not eating and all this shit? And it's like, yeah, that's cool. That's an excellent little bit of two-faced duplicity there. I'd like to, at this point, remind anybody, any interested Gregs watching, that this is a completely fair use video. You know what? I should play some music. We should really set the mood. Let's find something that really spanks. If you see someone follow O.J. Simpson on Twitter, please unfollow them. Don't support a wife beater, murderer, or the people who support him. Thanks. That is, I mean, I can agree with that to some extent, but, let's just check the chat here. The proper term is slaps. Listen, I'm changing things, alright? I'm changing stuff for the better. Also, Max Landis, damn. I mean, I heard about this, but, like, it just keeps happening. Ugh. I'm never gonna be able to watch the Double Down video again. Although, to be fair, he was kind of annoying in that video anyway, so it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, let's find some good music. Some nice, cool, copyright-free music. I play one fucking Elliott Smith song, and it's like... it's like the whole thing, the whole entire thing just collapses. It's amazing. Fucking... Oh, I know some great music. I've got some excellent music for the situation. Who do I have it under? Hang on. This is gonna be worth it. Is it Jerry? Is it? Yeah. Some of you might know this. Some of y'all who catch the Sims 2 music in the Onion videos. Let me know if that's a little too loud. Oh no, I just realized oh yeah, I can just mute it. Okay, there we go. We got 20 whatever DKK is from generic nickname Onion Me Daddy Claw Heart. Well, we're in the process of that. So the music has been set. Volume is good. Play Onion King's discog. No, that would be that would be not fair use, and we're being good boys. We are completely in fair use. You know, this is absolutely above board, so don't even worry. It's not even, you can't even call me bullying. It's just commentary. It's just simple commentary. That's all it is. So, without any further ado, let's get back to roasting Onion. So here we have some emoji art, some lovely, I guess he found the emoji menu on his phone. What does this do? Protect those you love as you would your own life, for they are your life. I guess he's trying to go for this sort of like nurturing image or something like that. Play Wonderwall. Yeah, I guess he's trying to go for like this sort of nurturing, like wholesome image that's like, you know, don't fight anybody. Because if you don't know, FPS Diesel kind of jokingly, just somewhat as a joke, I think, challenged Greg to a boxing match for charity. And I'm gonna link the charity down in the description later. But I think he had some polar bear thing. I'm sorry, I didn't catch it exactly, but yeah, he wanted people to take one thing out of it, and I'll link to that. It's some kind of wildlife thing, but anyways, yeah, he challenged him to, and the thing is, like, Greg has previously challenged Shane Dawson to a fight like a bunch of times because he's a very persistent seeker of fame, let's say. We want to be good boys here. We don't want to say anything that's going to set off anybody. Yeah, so now Diesel has challenged the Onion Lich himself. And Greg has very diligently refused to acknowledge Diesel specifically. Like, he won't specifically at him. He'll at Eugenia Cooney to no fucking end. Past the point when she's asked him to stop and probably blocked him. But he will not at FPS Diesel. But he will subtweet him. I'm sure we'll get to that. What was your life like before social media? Probably worse. I like social media. It lets me... Oh, fuck off! Okay. Emo Charlie, some people can handle social media, some cannot. But if you're still here, that means you can put up with a lot. The question is, while you are strong, is it worth it, or do you want peace? Is he, like, gracefully bowing out, finally? Oh, I'm just so old and withered. Punished Onision, a veteran who has seen his years on YouTube. Let's just check the chat here. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but I'd fight him for free. That's the thing. Like, I personally, man, I don't condone like solving your problems with fist fights or whatever. But in this case, I think Diesel's perfectly justified, more than justified. The dude has challenged Shane in the past repeatedly, and he also, Diesel's trying to do this for charity. So, you know, like, it's really it's a great example. Just watching this Twitter is like, it's a psychological meltdown. It's a cataclysm, ladies and gentlemen. You see that blue check mark next to my name? It means nothing. I am no different than you, and it's time people stop glorifying the thing. Come on, everybody, stop talking about how important I am. I'm not that important, okay? God, everybody stop talking about it. God, everybody won't stop talking about how great I, Onision, am. I mean, not me, I'm Emo Charlie. I'm not Onision, but everybody just stop. Just stop. Greg and Uwe Boll should fight. I agree. That would be the matchup of the century. Shane Dawson is just a gay, semi-sane Onision. I haven't watched much Shane before. I watched the Jake Paul thing, and then I watched one or two of his conspiracy videos, I think. And not the new long ones that he did, but the older ones from like a couple years ago. And they were pretty great. I think he kind of overreacts a bit. He always does the thing with the hand to the mouth, which is a little bit much, but you know, it's okay. That's okay. He's animated. Yeah. Thank you to all the new and old pledges to Onision's Patreon. You guys are so kind. It's unbelievable. Just remember, if you back out for any reason, do you need to feed your kids? Do you need to keep the lights on to keep your, like, old life support grandma alive? Well, fuck you, asshole. I need that money. I gotta pay back the IRS or whatever for the, what was it, like 7 billion acres of wildland? Something like that. It keeps going up. It's like one of those stories where the fish I caught was this big, and every time it goes more. Any guesses on what the Onision Patreon video, blah, 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 who cares? You look better without makeup. So let me just take all your favorite YouTuber makeup and burn it. Is that your bag over there? Oops, set it on fire. Now can we talk about something that matters? Like you, for instance. How are you, sweetheart? Why are you screaming and oh god, don't call me sweetheart, you fucking onion grease scum. Don't, ooh. Not scum, I didn't say that, this isn't a bully stream. We're just being good boys. And we're fairly and moderately critiquing this man's Twitter in complete fair use. And it's totally fine. I love Crocs, be mad. You know, that's really, I love Croc as well. 2 was a little better than the first one. The first one had some kind of jank controls. 2 was a little bit more manageable, but I really want a Croc revival. Somebody should get on that. That would be great. Oh, you meant the shoes. Oh, okay. Drown. The Flappy Bird Onision song is finally available. Oh, wow. Yeah, it only took like 3 years. Yeah, when was Flappy Bird a thing? I'm telling you guys, this is a fucking time capsule. This is like a look back in time. This is like my Internet in 96 video more than it is my Onision videos. We're going back to an age of League of Legends and fucking emos and like... He still parodies Nolan Batman. I mean, come the fuck on. I mean, I get it. You want to go back to a nicer time before the Snyderning, but that's fine. When Onision's tripod refuses to film him. No, we can't show that because that would be a clip of his video and that would not be in fair use. So, I'm so emo, even my hair cuts itself. Again, when were emos last a thing? That's insane. Oh wow, another like almost 50-pound super chat from Abby again. Thank you so much. That's incredible. I most definitely do not deserve this. Yeah, people are telling her to stop, and I definitely agree. This is too much. But thank you. Oh, and Jesterhead, $5. The only good shimizzle to come out of Onion-chan was that trash with the African-American female puppet show. I'm not familiar with that, but that sounds entertaining. I'm familiar with the one where he critiqued black women for their hair being like the way it is. So that was a fun one. I saw this one lady like totally tear into him. This one, God, I forget her channel. This one black lady. She was really funny. And she was like, bro, Onision, listen, you don't get to tell us. It was great. And here he is, speaking of that, here he is trying to be all like, oh, Pride Month, and don't let anyone stop you, and all this fucking Gillette campaign fucking corporate talk. It reads like a fucking, like, corporate Twitter. It's hilarious. He does all that now, but in the past, how fucking, like, how complete... Wasn't he anti-SJW before or something? And he made, like, all these jokes about, like, oh, man. That's cool. That's fine. An Onision SCP document. Jay Longbone is the funny... Yeah, she was really good. He's gonna do a reading fan fiction about me video soon. I don't think there's any. Oh, are you one of those people that like watches and is mad or something? Oh, that's cool. Anyways, pretty much everyone has anxiety or depression. Go easy on us. I mean, I can kind of agree with that. No, but nobody's 100%. Show love, get love. Show no love, get no love. Works every time, 91% of the time. Onision has a storied history of showing people love. Yeah. Happy Father's Day to all the single mothers. You deserve more than 2 days a year, but it's a start. Yeah, Onion has some interest. If you haven't watched the videos that Crimson Rogue did about fucking his books, I think he reviewed all 3 of them. And they're actually each one is worse than the last. And you're gonna see the first one and you're gonna be like, oh, it can't get worse than this. It can't get worse than this. And then it happens, and that's A+. That's some A+ stuff. So, and a common theme through the books is daddy issue stuff. He won't shut up about it. He just won't shut up about it. So around this time of year, here we are with League of Legends again. Oh my god. Yeah, everybody, donate to Onion's Discord. You too can get or Onion's Patreon. You can get the privilege of playing League of Legends with him. I mean, my Patreon's kind of shitty. I have to change up the rewards, to be completely honest, and offer a little more actual incentive to people. It's not that great. Crimson Rogue collab when? That would be awesome. I love him. I'm shocked that Crimson didn't drink himself to death by the final book. That was so insane. It kept getting worse. There was the fucking scene where the 12-year-old was banging, what was she, like 18 or something like that? So that was really on point, Greg. And then there was like... It's like he wrote it as a joke. I mean, it's amazing. There are... I think Crimson said in the video, like, there are Wattpad videos, or Wattpad documentaries. There are fucking Wattpad fan fictions that are written better than than this fucking garbage. Let me just check here. $2. Oh yeah, that was a $2 super chat from Robininity, by the way. Thank you very much. And let me just mod Bane here. Hey dude. I'm just gonna mod you in case any weirdos show up. Any weird fucking spam bots. Sex free now for you. I mean, I think Greg could use it. He's always got an open spot in his harem, but you know. Oh, and a $1 super chat here from Kiki Perkins. Thank you very much. Let's just get down here. There you go. I'm all caught up. Can Satan please tweet a happy Father's Day to the tweet of God? Something something Onision is Satan, something something. I can't make that joke. We're being good boys, so you know. just keeping that in mind. What song are we on? Oh, we're still on build mode 3. God, these are long. That's fine. I have my audio turned off, so I don't get to hear the nice music. But please tell real Donald Trump to mind his own business, fix his own country, or take his own advice and resign so someone can fix the problems that we have that he says other people... Okay, I'm just going to skim over this. I don't think we need to get political right now. We're just having fun. We're just having fun. If your dad is even remotely decent, hug him on behalf of everyone who has either no father or a father that is a complete monster. Blah, blah, blah. Happy Father's Day to everyone but my... It just keeps happening. It just... We get it, dude. Your dad is bad. All of your characters in your books are bad. This is why I say that I want to see a movie made by Greg, because it would be unbelievably stupid. It would be like Neil Breen and fucking Daddy Derek combined. It would be absolutely astounding. So I want somebody. Everybody go fund Greg's Patreon so he can make the Onision movie. It'll be amazing. Go do it. I'm sure your money will go to great use. Being gay or trans may feel like a curse to you, but in reality, you are a blessing to the world. We need more people like you. Yeah, I guess so. But I don't know. What are Greg's motives? Just, I don't know. What are his motives for saying stuff like this? It just seems a little different than he's been in the past. Maybe he's a changed person. I don't know. I shouldn't judge. It just seems this sudden new positivity is just interesting. And by the way, this is a video from the Try Guys. One of them is gay. I'm not gonna make the joke. You know, if you know about the Try Guys, then I'm just moving on. Love feels awesome. Fill your life with it. Oh, come on, Greg. Nobody loves you. Thank you for being kind. Thank you for caring. Nobody cares about... Okay. O.J. Simpson thing. If you are my friend and you die, I will be messed up for the rest of my life. When you die, it hurts everyone you care for. Please live on, not just for you, but everyone who loves you. I don't know. I don't know, man. It seems like a real change in fucking... I don't know. It just seems like a real sudden character shift. He used to be a lot more, like, abrasive and... suddenly, now that Diesel has, like, challenged him to a fight or whatever... It's just all of a sudden. Thanks for all the hugs, guys. I need a hug. Don't you wanna hug this, everybody? Okay, well, my computer can't run GIFs apparently with an adequate frame rate, but here he goes showing us his stomach again. That's a copyrighted stomach, though. We don't want to look at that. His stomach is copyrighted. The lighting is different, blah, 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 blah. Be everything you wanted but didn't have to others. You know, not all of them are completely stupid. A lot of them are just like canned wisdom. This is like fortune cookie tweets. Stones to Abigail was originally called The Warmth and Falling Tears. Well, it's a lot fucking... I mean, it's pretentious and dumb, but it's a lot better than Stones to fucking Abigail. That doesn't mean anything. It really doesn't mean anything. I think Crimson said in his video about it, is somebody throwing rocks at the poor girl? So, yeah, that's the first one, I think, that he wrote, and that was just an absolute classic. Let me check up on the chat here. Hashtag woke. Painfully pseudo-intellectual. Yeah. I think a lot of people have made the comparison to r/I am very smart, or I'm 14 and this is deep. His vegan body! I should have opened this video with... I'm sure somebody's done it, so this is why I'm saying I should have opened this video with a Goku transformation Onision sequence. That would have been amazing. I'm sure somebody's done it, though, so maybe next time. Oh, and by the way, I said that I wasn't going to do another video about Onision. This is not technically a video, though. This is a live stream, alright? This isn't like a new full album from the band, okay? This is just like a fun, special reunion performance. We're not doing a third video yet. I've not completely sold out for the sweet YouTube views. This is just a secret, all right? This is a shh. No, nobody tell anybody about this stream. This is just between you and me, all right? This just doesn't count. Here he has a bunch of these tweets about like you and also you and all this stuff. What Marvel movies? I've seen every Marvel movie at least twice. I guess he likes Marvel movies. That's fine, I guess. I don't resort to alcohol when I get depressed, but I will destroy a strawberry smoothie or a young girl's mind. I'm horribly depressed. You probably deserve it. Thanks to Daniel Howell, or congrats to Daniel Howell on coming out as gay. This changes pretty much nothing. You're awesome either way. Wasn't that like a publicity stunt or something? I don't know. I haven't followed that. Alex did a video about it. I haven't watched. I haven't watched it yet. Let me just check up on some of these super boys. The audio isn't playing on stream. We can't hear the music. Oh, you don't get to hear the music. Oh no. That is a problem. It might be too low. Well, I'll try turning it up, I guess. Is that any better? That's too bad. $10 super chat from ya boy Baby Man. Don't disrespect our Lord Neil Breen like that. And $2 from Aaron. Love you, Daddy Wing Dork. Oh, thank you. I do not necessarily condone the use of daddy. That's not, I don't, you know what? I'm fine. I'm good. I'm good on that, but thank you anyways. I disliked Trump before it was cool. I don't know. Should I get political? I don't want to get political. There's no need to get political. But why is he like? I don't know. That's fine, I guess. This is an official Twitter review. I'm just going through all of his tweets in sequence. I'm just reviewing them. By the way, how is the audio doing now? He's into daddy boy play. No, I'm definitely not. But you're a crippled bear. Stop. Listen. No. Cease this. I will brook no foolishness on this stream. God damn it. You can't escape it now, Daddy Claw. Okay, all right. Well, back to the business. Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen turned 33. Onision was born 8 months before the Olsen twins. Ah, man, Jimmy holds grudges. Jimmy won't forget this. Don't talk to Jimmy. I don't know the third person thing. I don't know. I guess he's a different character. This is the weird thing, actually. Isn't he supposed to be, like, emo? He's supposed to be not Onision, but emo Charlie. And yet, look at all these, like... I guess that's why he's doing these tweets that are, like, all sympathetic and stuff like this. Because he's supposed to be in character. But, like... The thing with Greg's, like, identity is just incredibly strange and hard to figure out, because he like, he calls himself, he has a character called Onision, right? And then he is Greg. And Greg is the real person, and Onision is just a character. But then you have other characters, like Emo Charlie and all these other people. You saw them in the music video. So, and then he has, like, various channels, right? He's got the Onision Speaks channel, and he's got Uh-Oh Bro, which doesn't technically have Onision in the name, but it's still him. So that caught me off guard. And I just this, does he have, like, some sort of split personality thing? Would that be incredibly, like, rude to point out that kind of, I don't know, it seems a little, It seems strange. It just seems really strange. He has the Onision Speaks channel where he's supposed to be himself, right? I think that was the general thesis of the channel, was it was supposed to be like him as himself, more or less. Like Greg, not Onision. But then you watch, like in my first video that I did on it, that was all Onision Speaks. You watch his channel, and it's all like skits and shit. He's dressed up in drag, and he's like... It's kind of strange. It's just it's kind of a mind fuck. He's like, somebody should make an edit of the Gears of War 5 E3 trailer, but instead of like all the faces coming out of the lady, it's like Greg and all of his different transformations. Oh look, it's Emo Charlie. Oh look, it's the neighbor guy with the mustache. It would be the Marvel. It would be the team up of the century to beat out the Avengers. Let's check up on the chat here. Let me see. Mr. Vincent with $20. I sing like an amputee. I can't carry a tune. I can't hold a note. That's a very good joke. I like that joke. That's been years. I mean, that's kind of a dad joke, but you're forgiven. It's been years since I've heard it, so it's pretty good. Thank you for the donation, super chat, whatever. He's the living embodiment of wanna RP with me. Yeah, more or less. It's kind of weird. It's very everything he does is so disingenuous. Like it's just so you can't pinpoint a real like personality with Greg, you know? Like you can't find the real him. I mean, I guess you kind of can in some of the private stuff that's come out, and that's a little bit alarming. Fucking nailing people to walls in his basement and all this shit, but like yeah, I don't know. It's hard when his Twitter is technically not Greg, but it's a character, and all of this stuff. It's just all very disingenuous. He calls himself the most honest YouTuber or something, but he's like nothing he says like. Is this just a character? Is this just a fucking... Is this a quote from Emo Charlie? Or is this something you actually believe? Do you actually value life? Who the fuck knows? You know? It's like he wears the... It's like Persona. He wears these fucking masks to go through his life. He's gonna find out who the secret killer of Inaba is. It's gonna be exciting. I can't wait. On an off tangent, Persona 4, the dungeons, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. They're kind of shitty. I don't really like them that much. They're kind of fucking scum. They kind of wind around. I was in the top floor of the Yukiko dungeon, like the first one, and it just kept teleporting me to other places, and it was kind of annoying. I should probably play more of 5, but I did just get Witcher 3, and I'm thinking of getting Judgment next week, the new Sega, the new Yakuza spin-off. I might stream that like right when it comes out, because I love me some Yakuza, and I'd love to see what they do to make Kamurocho not just Kamurocho again. That might be fun. Anyways, back to Onion's Twitter. We've taken a little break. He needs a hug. There's his stomach again. We're jumping back down here. This is from a few days ago. This is some RT if they turn gray thing. That's cool. Once again, he's discovered emojis. Lift each other up on Twitter today, okay, guys? I wonder if we can find the point where he switches from Emo Charlie back to whatever other persona he was wearing before Emo Charlie. You know what I mean? Like, where all of the tweets suddenly take a drastic shift. Here he's retweeting Seth MacFarlane with some vaccine stuff. And I agree with that for once in my life. I can say, you can quote me on this. I agree with the sentiment expressed by Seth MacFarlane and Onision. You can take that to the bank. Vaccinate your kids. Happy birthday, Chris Evans. Oh God, it's all gray. Yeah, we've got all this Marvel stuff. I can't help but feel like the Marvel stuff is sort of meant to like appeal to people. Like, it's sort of like a lowest common denominator kind of thing. I don't know. Like, it's something that everybody enjoys. So, yeah, it just kind of feels like maybe if I post this, maybe if I tweet about liking the Beatles, everybody will think I'm cool. Why does that keep happening? That's annoying. $2 super chat from PewPew342. Onision stones Abigail for breaking the agreement. But you don't understand. You broke the agreement. It puts the lotion on its skin. Or else I make videos again. Oh, that was terrible. I'm sorry. You should all leave. Bye. Don't come back. That was a terrible... That was a dad... That was not even like a dad... That was like a bad pun word... Okay, we're moving on now. So we got some Bieber stuff here. Here's another thing from 2007. When was the last time Justin Bieber was in the fucking news? Justin Bieber admits he was kidding about fighting Tom Cruise, admits he would probably lose. Oh, that rhymed. That's cool. That was better than the rhyme I tried to do. Tom Cruise really hasn't been relevant in a while either. That's... It's just weird. It's like, it's such a fucking dated... Like, I don't know. Consistently, too. Like, the game is like a dated game. And the emo thing is dated, and this Justin Bieber is dated, and man, it just keeps happening. Jared Padalecki, the fucking guy from Supernatural, he's retweeting him. When the fuck was Supernatural canceled? Like, fucking... I know it was, like, last relevant in 2007. That's amazing. That is incredible. This is a wonderful time capsule of the internet. 40 rubles from something I can't say. That's an interesting name. I'm not going to attempt to butcher it, but thank you very much for the super chat. Standing up for what you think is right while others insist you are totally wrong. It's just a painful part of life. Standing up for what you think is right? What does he think is right? Like, what's he standing up for? Truth, justice, and the American way? I feel like he really is just using the emo Charlie thing as, like, a scapegoat for, you know, I don't want to fight you. Oh, I'm different now. But you're not different. You're using a character. And so on some level, he might even be able to deflect criticism to some extent by saying, like, well, I didn't refuse to box FPS Diesel for charity to help the sick polar bears or whatever it was. I didn't refuse to do that. No, that was Emo Charlie. That was a different character. He doesn't count. That's different. Onision is the Persona series entirely. Well, no, Persona has good music. Persona has good music and isn't fucking hideous to look at. So no, I can't agree with that. I'm smiling, so lucky. If y'all could ask Fire Fist to stop making videos about Onision, that would be great. Both he and Kai think he's pretty much the worst. There is nothing you can do, I think, as a human being that's more annoying than talking about yourself in the third person. I was just playing Witcher 3 this morning, and there was the part in the beginning with the guy in the palace who's like, the gentleman will now wear the doublet. The gentleman will learn to bow. I didn't think I could be more annoyed by a depiction of a person, which, let's be fair, is all Onision is just a frail depiction of a person. I didn't think I could be more annoyed by the mannerisms of a depiction of a person today, but here we are with Greg's fucking third-person thing. But I am going to look at this real quick. What is this channel? Fire Fist? So we're going to take a look at Fire Fist. Maybe he's, like, particularly abusive or something like that. I don't know why he would specifically pinpoint Fire Fist. I've never heard of this person. Why is he targeting, like, look at the fucking ratio. Look at that fucking ratio! That is fucking absurd. That is incredible. Well, actually, the likes are kind of, that's weird. Why are the retweets so low, but the likes are, that's a weird ratio. That is a fucked up ratio, come to think of it. But anyways, yeah. Why is he singling out, like, a smaller YouTuber that must be kind of small? Because I've been watching some fucking Onision videos in my time. And I don't think I've ever heard of Fire Fist. Let me just catch up on the chat here. I think you'd be able to pull off the Chills voice. Number 15, Onision's Twitter. Imagine, I'm sorry to roast whoever this is, but just imagine being happy that you're followed by Onision. I would fucking burn my laptop. I would go into the woods. If y'all could, okay, we saw that one. Oh yeah, we were gonna look at who the fuck Fire Fist is. Oh god. You know, I've been trying to make a video about, like, what's on trending that's weird. No, that's a different thing. No, I've been trying to make a video about, like, what's on trending that's weird. But every time I look at trending, it's just like, okay, normal stuff. Okay, so this is a Deadpool villain. Who is this guy? Fire Fist, yeah. I got the name right. Fire Fist Onision. Maybe somebody is explaining it in the chat or something. Probably a 14-year-old. Yeah. He's gonna come after you next. Oh no, don't worry. This is complete fair use. Don't even worry about it. So here we are on this guy's fucking... I searched for Fire Fist Onision, and this literally... Who the fuck is he talking about? Is he... Okay, is Fire Fist supposed to be... Oh, FPS Diesel? Like, because he's threatening... Well, not threatening. He's offering a boxing match? Is that supposed to be like a boxing thing? Fire Fist? Buddy, you fucking challenged Shane Dawson. Don't do this. You look like a bitch. In fact, hang on. Don't move your mouth, then run. Come on. From Onision. Wow, that's incredible. I didn't even read the tweet fully. I didn't consider that, but wow. You fucking... That is incredible. That is so good. Okay, so here he's got... Oh, we're going too fast. Oh, now we're up? Okay. What is happening? What's going on? A building burns in Notre Dame. No one died. Social media. Oh my god, the humanity. This is the worst thing ever. Sudan death toll exceeds 100 people. So he often does this. He often does this, like, hipster bullshit where he's like, hey, you know... Someone died in fucking Afghanistan or something, and that means that this thing that happened, like the burning, I don't know, this is gonna be maybe controversial to say, a lot of people die in the Sudan area, you know, it's very unfortunate, but it happens a lot, and maybe that's something we should figure out something about, but it's been happening for a while. The Notre Dame is a fucking priceless, like, you know, monument to history or something. I don't know, I feel like that's what I'm supposed to say. The point is, I don't really care about the Notre Dame. I think I saw, like, a version of it in Quebec. Well, yeah, but the point is, he just keeps taking this, like, he did this before, too, didn't he, with the fucking bombing, the Manchester bombing? He was like, oh... You know, fucking nobody talked about, like, the car bomb that happened in Syria or something. But everybody's upset about this bombing. Oh, you fucking plebs. Me over here with my elevated galaxy brain crisis that I'm concerned about. What the fuck, Greg? I don't know. He's not talking about Calvin Guerra. He's referring to Calvin Guerra. Who is that? I think I've heard of that before. I think I may have heard of him. Calvin... Why would he call him Fire Fist? Oh, he's not talking about him. Okay. Guys, I'm so woke. If Onion is so concerned with the lack of coverage, then he should just do it himself. Yeah, dude. I'm not suggesting you should necessarily follow in this guy's footsteps, but there's a really great channel I found a couple of months ago. She's a smaller channel, but she makes these sort of like Nexpo-ish kind of like spooky videos about weird internet stuff. And she did one recently about Atrocity Guide is the name, by the way. And she did one recently about this guy, the internet's self-taught soldier, who was like something awful troll who was like, I'm gonna go and record the war off in fucking Stanistan or something, and you know, he did it, and from what we know, he got captured. He was like a POW for years, and then he fucking came back, the absolute madman. I'm not saying Greg should follow in his footsteps, but if he's so passionate about the Sudan crisis or whatever's going on there, I don't really watch the news, to be completely honest. I'm not worldly. I'm kind of an idiot, but that's fine. I don't pretend that I'm not an idiot like Greg does, so there you go. Yeah, if he cares so much about it, then maybe you should go over there. Maybe you should go do it. You know, take your little camera and record your pretty face in the desert. You know, you could do the slow motion walking away from the explosion. I mean, I guess you're kind of. Oh god, there's the whole military thing. I just realized. What is the deal with the military thing anyway? Because he fucking... People kept telling me in the comments that, like, shitting on the military in uniform is, like, a massive crime or something. So shouldn't he be in prison at this point? I swear to God, Onision is the fucking cockroach of the internet. No matter what nuclear bomb goes off, Apocalypse, his videos are still up. Fucking all the wild land he destroyed, it's no problem. He'll figure it out somehow. Shitting on the military in uniform, it's fine. It'll be cool. It's okay. No problem there. So yeah, this is Calvin Garraw, I guess, and he's just talking about videos about transphobia, I guess. Okay. Well, that's not really my skill set, so I'm not really going to comment too much on that, but the fact that he's exposing he says blatant transphobia. Yeah, he kind of is. Doesn't he wear drag all the time, too? That's kind of, don't trans people generally not like the man in dress kind of thing as a joke? Like, I've heard the argument before that it makes people feel like their gender is like a punchline or something like that. Didn't we see a video where he was like in fucking pigtails and drag and showing off his panties and his frilly little girl panties that he likes to wear? And I don't know, that seems a little bit I feel like that's a little bit problematic. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, I guess he's talking about this guy, or maybe he's not. I don't know who Fire Fist is, but whoever it is, that makes it even more interesting. Here we have Onision. Oh god, my browser is the worst. Here we have Onision directly subtweeting somebody. Not to the point where he'll say their name, but to the point where he'll make some sort of vague fucking nickname about them that is like only decipherable to him. Let's read some of the replies to this. Let's see who Fire Fist is. Oh, I guess it is Calvin Garraw. He'll never stop. Onion Boy is a creep. This is pretty much what all of his replies are like. Just people telling him to shove his fucking smiling face. I'm smiling, so lucky. Oh, I found a new... No, you know what? I can't say anything about dungeons or any fun jokes like that. This is a fair use, perfectly nice boy stream. We're not doing that. I'm not gonna make any jokes about him locking up a new girl in his dungeon and that's why he's smiling. That would be wrong. We're gonna skip over that. Let's see. Nobody. Somebody else says and does what they like regardless of what others say or don't say. What does that even mean? Is that like some fucking pseudo-philosopher bullshit? Oh my god. I don't understand. Oh, let's catch up on the chat here for a little bit. We got 99 cents from Yeeboy. Thank you very much. We got Bulu Inji with $1.99. Fire Fist equals Calvin because of his tattoos. Okay. Well, some people were saying that it wasn't Calvin, so maybe it's not? I don't know. Calvin responded to it directly, so that seems like probably it is. But even like if whoever it is, it's just him directly subtweeting somebody with a nickname. That is the most pussy shit, man. That is incredible. Banana song without the... Oh my god. Stop riding on the wave of fucking a song you had 20 years ago or whatever. We've had the iPhone since then. This is a new generation, old man. We are the hip, young Gen Z crowd. Here's his fucking ugly stomach. I mean, not that. Not ugly. No, fair use, neutral stomach. I'm not going to make any comments. But here's... Okay, now we're all gray. Here's his fucking ugly stomach. No, we're just moving past that. The Joker video. The Onision Joker Loves You GIF from the new video coming out. So, I mentioned in the past that I might want to do a video about his comedy sketches that he does. Skits? What's the term? Whatever. His comedy videos that he does, like where he dresses up as the Joker or whatever. And the reason that it wasn't an original idea. I saw somebody else do it, and then I thought maybe I could just go through them and like comment along the way, but I kind of decided against it But man, the reason why I thought about it in the first place was the Onision Joker fucking... It's so incredibly, like, random and 2007. It's just in line with everything else that we've seen. It's like Nolan Joker. The fucking Heath Ledger Joker is the one he's parodying. And he's, like... He's making... I think he made, like, why so serious jokes and shit like that. And this was a video from, like, recently. This wasn't... That's the amazing thing with him. You don't need to go back. You can... That's why I did the videos the way I did. You just watch anything on his channel. And it's hilarious. And not in the way that he intended. Super tiny preview. Boy, he really wants you to get wet for this fucking Joker video. That's gonna be one to fucking wait for, man. Let's go through here. Claw, imagine if Onision sold his dirty socks and underwear like Repsion does. So I've heard. I'm not making any further comments, but so I've heard I have heard the tales, my friend. I don't know if it's true or not, but you know, that's a thing that has been said. 99 cents from Ye-Boy. Thank you very much once again. Unless that was the one that I already read. Either way, thank you very much again. Calvin Giruar. These are like old. I'm like minutes behind now, but that's fine. We'll catch up. $5 from Mr. Vincent. This donation is to go toward putting Greg in jail somehow. You know, I don't know, like... I don't know. I don't know if he's technically done anything illegal. That's the thing. I don't know the full history of... obviously, anything that goes on beyond like, closed doors is whatever. I can't speak on that. But, like, the wildland thing that he did, was that technically illegal? Is that, like, a civil thing or, like, a fine kind of deal? The military thing, was that technically illegal? I don't know. Like... I'm not sure. Maybe it wasn't technically a military uniform. Maybe it was like a Halloween costume. I'll have to go and rewatch that music video. Oh wait, let's not. I had a dream where I had a dream where I asked someone what they thought was wrong with me. They said, "Well, you're chubby." I guess that's the only thing that he thinks is wrong with him. Isn't he like rail thin? That's the only thing that he thinks is... It's so hard to make any comments about this, too, because, like, is this supposed to be just a character? Is he sitting back in his little, like, supervillain Dr. Evil lair, tenting his fingers and going, just according to Keikaku. They think Emo Charlie is really me, but actually it was Emo Charlie all along, and I wasn't behind the whole thing. I'm good. I'm Greg. I'm a good boy. I'm the most honest YouTuber around. Take a nap, you'll thank you. The best president pretty much ever would be Jon Stewart. Yeah, that's right. Let's fight celebrity presidents that don't know their ass from fucking Congress. Let's fight celebrity presidents with more celebrity presidents. That's the solution. That's the best option. Kanye 2020, ladies and gentlemen. It would be awesome to have an Asian president. Let's just go through every race in the next 40 years, if possible. We're made up of every race. Let's be led by every race. Why do you care about race so much? Like, what's the difference? I mean, I get what the difference is, but you know, like, if he's an Asian president, is that like the top of his fucking thing on his website? You know, Bob Cho, he stands for reasonable taxation, brighter future. He's Asian. Is that what we're supposed to get behind? That somebody's Asian? People are people. I don't know. That's just me. But same brains, different bodies. Racism is stupid. I agree. I mean, you're kind of contradicting yourself a little bit. What the fuck is the difference between an Asian president and like a Icelandic president? Also, Asian covers quite a fucking wide race of... Asian is a continent. Asian could mean Indian, it could mean like Pakistani, it could mean Japanese, it could mean Malaysian, it could mean Mongolian. Asian can mean a whole fuckload of things, Greg. Stop trying to get points on Twitter and fucking up so pathetically. You're being problematic by mistake. I don't really care if people are problematic, but it's easy to point out when it happens. and yes, I'm using the word problematic with heavy layers of irony. I was watching some guy's channel the other day, and I was enjoyable, and then I saw one of the follow-up videos was like, Digimon something is problematic, and I was like, oh boy, okay, it's gonna be one of those. Wow, that's fine. We can watch one of the other videos that he did. I was told people have been sharing one of the 2 screen caps below to attack Onion Boy. At least he's aware of the name. Guys, this is why you don't trust Twitter screenshots. Y'all so dishonest, it's gross, lol. Unless Onion Boy is the flu, y'all way off as usual. Okay, so people out of context said that she was, like, suffering and blah, blah, blah. And then she said that she was sick, and that's the real thing that was, like, in context, I guess. I mean, yeah, that lends more context to it. That's definitely true. But one can still read layers into those following tweets. The image of somebody banging on the glass walls, you know. So please God, let me out. Yeah, the other thing is that it might just be sharing them as like a joke. I mean, I guess also the lol, the passive aggressive lol, that's cool. Anytime I see somebody capitalize the first L in the lol and then end it with a period, you know that's not a lol. That's not a genuine lol. That's like a really passive aggressive like lol. Yeah, that was funny. That was really good. Yeah, I laughed at that. Lol. That was good. Top jokes, good comedy. Just so funny. Lol. Yeah, I don't know. That seems a little sincere. I feel like a broken record. I can't tell who's who, which personality is fronting, which headmate is fronting. I can't tell. I feel like a broken record. I'm like, oh, everything he says is insincere. It's you know, it's kind of the way his Twitter is. He did some tweets though recently about, maybe he deleted them, the ones about like directly anybody challenging me to a boxing match. He said anybody, like, hey, if any of the people, the various people who are challenging me to a boxing match, if you're out there, you know, just you know, hey, man, don't fight me. Lay down your arms. Do what the Warpaint song says to do. But like, man, I think the only person that's challenging him to a boxing match is Diesel. I'll challenge him. Fuck it. Yeah, fight me, Greg, for charity. 1-on-1. Hookman versus vegetarian body. I have zero experience fighting people, but I still give myself like 2-to-1 odds, to be honest. Yeah, we'll do it for charity. We'll save the bees. I hear they're dying off. That's a shame. Poor bees. Save the bees, everybody. Yeah. Fight me for charity, Greg. We'll do it. If not Diesel, then me. Pick on me. I'm disabled. Pick on someone less than your own size so you feel more comfortable. You, I'm ugly. Them, agreed. You. And then he posts a gif of one of his videos. Looking very fine there, Greg. Nice hair. Nice hair. Oh, wait, that's... Oh, never mind. If someone challenges you to a fight, it's not about whether or not you are man enough. It's about whether or not you are childish enough. Here it is. If someone challenges you to a fight. Children fight. Adults work it out. And yes, I know this is extremely ironic for me to say, but we know it's true. Motherfucker. We know it's true. So... Fucking... This guy is such a little... He's such a coward. He really is. Like... He won't acknowledge who it is. And I think I saw Diesel say that he responded to this tweet. Let's read that. Yeah, here he is. If you don't want a box, say it to me, young man. Well, you got the wrong 2 there, Diesel. I'm going to give you a citation for that. But other than that, I can agree with that. If you don't want a box, then fucking at him. You coward. At Firefist. if you want to fucking talk to whoever he is, you know? Don't be such a little bitch, Jesus Christ. Let's catch up on the chat a little bit here. Don't forget that he also dressed up as Eugenia Cooney and made fun of you. Yeah, I know, dude. I mentioned that. He's like, he has this thing on the top of the page, if you're just joining us. The fucking first pinned tweet on his page is this thing about Eugenia Cooney getting better. If you don't know, she has like anorexia, and she has for a while. And he's been repeatedly making videos about her and supposedly like, oh, we're in support of Eugenia Cooney and all this shit. And then he also makes videos where he fucking dresses up as her and like makes fun of you know, pretending to eat and then vomiting and like just straight up like, haha, you have anorexia, haha, you have a mental disorder, ha ha ha, you laugh at this person. I mean, I make jokes. Hey, I make the jokes. And hey, if he wants to make the jokes too, then, you know, jokes are one thing. But fucking, man, don't mix that in with this fake narrative about, like, you know, oh, it's so great that she's being an inspiration and all this shit. It is. It's nice that she's getting better. I'm really glad for her. But, like, she has repeatedly asked him to fucking stop. She has repeatedly asked him to lay off making fucking videos about her, and he keeps doing it. He keeps fucking tweeting at her. He added her. Oh yeah, again, if you're just joining us, he fucking relentlessly, after she asks him not to, ats her in this tweet, at Eugenia Cooney. He won't at FPS Diesel when he tells him, oh, I don't want to box you, blah, 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 because I'm a little baby chick. You're just a little chicken. Cheep, 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 cheep. He won't at him. He won't at fucking Fire Fist, if that's Calvin Guerra or whoever that is. He'll only directly respond to you if you're you know, a helpless little woman that he can take advantage of for views. That's amazing, Greg. Thanks for your sacrifice. So someone challenged. Yeah, we saw this one. YouTuber, did you miss my last video? No. So you watched it? No. Is that just like his passive-aggressive acknowledgement that like 99% of his 2 billion subs or whatever inflated fucking 2007 subscription numbers that he has? Is that his like passive-aggressive way of acknowledging that all of his videos get like fucking 1% engagement from his audience? Once again, he had a song up for a month on a channel that had 2.5 million subs or something, and it had like 6,000 views. That's not great, Greg. That's not a channel that's doing so great, my man. How many of those views were like? How many of those views were people like me making stupid videos about you? Maybe that's why he's getting mad with the fair use thing. He's like trying to strike back. Let's catch up on the chat a little bit here. Mental asylum, not jail. He has done federal offense things. DMCA takedown notices are filed under... Yeah, that's the thing. Like, nobody ever talks about that. Filing fucking fake copyright strikes on people is actually illegal. Like, not joking around, haha, like, pay a fine illegal. It's like a big thing. And everybody just seems to get away with it. Like, all of these people keep fucking doing it. Where's mundane Matt hauling his fucking boulder and chain to federal prison for all those DMCA takedowns? I'm sure Greg will follow him right behind. I know this sounds crazy, but RTing you does not mean I like you. Liking your post does not mean I like you. Following you does not mean I like you. The only thing that means I like you is me saying I like you. You may now grow up. Thank you. Well, that's a tweet that I can sort of get behind, but doesn't that kind of conflict with this one up here where you said, where was it? The fucking, if you see someone follow O.J. Simpson on Twitter, please unfollow them. Don't support a wife beater or murderer or the people who support him. Like, I thought it doesn't, it sounds like... Sounds a little bit incongruous there. I think that's the right... Oh, God, that was a fucking place to stop. Oh, my God. Roomy's better here was retweeted. No one will remember your... Oh, God, no, stop. Kill me, please. Positive vibrators. No, oh, God. Can someone please tell this stalker piece of garbage to get a life already? Jesus, what a pathetic loser. What is this? I see reps on. Does this have to do with socks and underwear? Oh god. Hi Greg, I saw something concerning that Repsion posted. Oh, yeah, okay. This is from, I guess, a fan or something, warning him about that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really watch. I watched a couple of his videos, and then I watched one from like 2013 or something where he said, I'm never making another Onision video again, and now he does like nothing but make Onision videos. And that's a little bit hypocritical, I guess, when I said that I wasn't doing another Onision video, and now we're live doing this, but, you know, this is just a secret bonus stream. It's fine. It's fine. It's just a secret, so this doesn't count. You know, honestly, I just wanted to clown on Greg a little bit. I had this idea that he can't possibly take me down for looking at his Twitter and reading it. That's not illegal. There's nothing about that that could be a copyright claim or anything. So I thought it would be kind of fun to... I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. More or less. In E form. That's what we're doing. X-Men might change their name to be gender inclusive. Next on the list, Watchmen, Flying Dutchmen, Army Men, oh yeah, and Hugh Man, Rom Men. So I guess he's against that sort of thing, like people changing names to be gender inclusive and stuff. I can kind of agree with that. I mean, yeah, that's a little dumb. X-Men are X-Men. Don't change the fucking brand. But... you know, I don't know. It seems like this flies a bit in the face with some of the other stuff that he said about all this, like, oh my god, stop going gray, please. The screen. Ugh. He's retweeting FF7. Oh, that's... There's a joke to be made here about how he's still trapped in an era where FF7 was like a new game, but you know what? I like FF7. I'm not even gonna make that sort of comparison. Not sure what Onision is doing, but it looks fun. Stop talking to yourself in the third person. Oh god, he's making more music. What the fuck is this? No, you know what? Moving on. We don't need to know what that was. That was some fucking weird, like, Resident Evil monster. Like, you open a door and you see some fucking weird, like, straight jacket thing shambling towards you, and you're just like, no, you know what? I'm good. I don't need to. It's fine. That room's probably not important. What's that, like a storage closet? It's okay. We don't need to go in there. There's no need. Guys, publicly challenging people to professional fights doesn't work. Onision challenged Shane Dawson to a fight, and what happened? He ignored Onision, and later it came out that Shane elaborately described fapping on his own cat. Oh boy, this is not a good look. This is not a good look. He won't, like, publicly acknowledge that he was a dipshit for challenging somebody to a fight like that. For fucking, like, fame. He won't acknowledge it, but, man. Let's see. Living Life with Aaron, $2. Firefist is my Pornhub username, not code for Calvin. Oh, man, that's a good one. I should have thought of that one. That's pretty good. It's also a good name for a superhero, but apparently that is a character from Deadpool, so... yeah, generic McName with 20 DKK. Fucking whatever gnome money that is. I'm sorry. Claw, you're agreeing a lot with Onision today. Well, you know, once in a while, stop clock and everything. They say a stop clock is right twice a day. Oh, no, we don't need to see that. Close the door, close the door. We don't need to see that. They say a stop clock is right twice a day. We're going through various days of his Twitter, so it's understandable that once in a while he might not say something that's so completely insane, but it's also understandable that anything he says that's reasonable is still super disingenuous and probably not, like, any representation of what he actually thinks or feels. So when I say I agree with something he's saying, I really more mean I agree with the sentiment that he's ripped from a fucking live, laugh, love, you know, wall hanging. Let's catch up here. Asia is a country. Yeah, that was a good part. $2 from Jamie Lee. Uwe Ball and Onision boxing match. That would be amazing. Guys should watch I Hate Everything's video where he goes through Uwe Ball's fucking letterboxed reviews, where he reviews movies. And every one of his reviews is like, this movie is stupid. It has dumb guy in it. I don't like him. Fuck this movie. Uwe Boll movies are better. And you think I'm joking, but that's almost like a direct quote. It's pretty amazing. And yeah, he challenges people who like don't like his movies to boxing matches all the time. Lotax fought him. Somebody compared me to him to Lotax yesterday, which was not a comparison I expected, but yeah, in a similar fashion to Lotax, hey, Greg, I'll box you. I'll do it. I have a pretty mean left hook though, so oh god, that was a bad joke. That was really bad. I'm very sorry for that one. I got $20 on Claw. Yeah, might work out. Let's see. I am so far behind in the chat. I need to catch up. Oh god, what did I do? I think I did something bad. What? In Dark Phoenix, they actually made a joke about making the X-Men the X-Women. Yeah, I am not super surprised. I heard that movie was like the worst X-Men, but Mike Stoklasa loved it, so that's kind of conflicting. Deadwing Dork, you play Dragon Quest? I do, to some extent. I only got into it like a couple years ago when I found 5 on the phone. And surprisingly, the mobile versions of the Dragon Quest games are like probably the best phone games I've ever played. Because they're kind of an easy thing to just pick up and play, and the touch stuff works really well. So I got really into 5 for a while, and I played like half of that, but kind of, I think my phone broke or something, so... Then I was playing 8 on the PS2, but there's a whole lot of PS2. I have my own whole big like burning PS2 DVDs to play on my modded system, and it's like I've got fucking mountains. I'm living the 2004 dream. I've got Shadow the Hedgehog on a burned disc. Nobody can top that experience. And yeah, so there's a lot of JRPGs that kind of get in the way. I would really like to play Dragon Quest 11. Because it kind of looks amazing, but I kind of want to wait until I get a Switch someday, to be honest, because I want to play the version that has the 8-bit mode or whatever it is. That looked really cool. Yeah, let's. Oh, I guess I should catch up here some more. And now we are all caught up. There we go. That's good. So I should continue here. What the hell is going on? That is so cool. This is Lucifer. Mark Pellegrino. Oh god, good TV show taste. The show about the devil, you know, in keeping with everything else. Onision Wetland exposed. Now you know the horrible truth. Outrage culture will never cease. Well, I mean, when you do something that's like against the law or whatever, people are gonna probably have an issue with that. You know, just saying. Just a fun note, every Onision book was written while he listened to the Inception or Gone Girl soundtrack. So if you're not listening to those while reading the books, you may not get it. Ladies and gentlemen, you have homework this stream. You are all tasked with going to watch Crimson Rogue's video where he shits on this guy's 3rd book. Specifically the 3rd book, because that's the worst one. Well... You should watch the first 2 first because they're like a good lead-in, and you can't imagine that it gets worse than those, but then it does. But the 3rd one is the worst, and it's pretty amazing. And oh my god, the first one has a somewhat okay structure. Like structurally, it's kind of like a normal book. Why do all of his books have school shootings, by the way? That's somewhat troubling. I think all 3 of them had school shootings. But maybe we just don't get it. We just don't get it. Oh, man. Spoilers, aliens. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's pretty fucking insane. The ending fucking plot twist of... What the fuck was the book called? Reaper's Creek? The 3rd book. The ending plot twists of that book are more baffling than the ending plot twist of the Under the Dome book. And if you haven't read that book by Stephen King... The conclusion to the reason why there's a dome on the town, and I'm sorry, spoilers for this book, you might want to mute, is some fucking alien kid out there is playing, like, interstellar Xbox, is I think the term that they use. And he doesn't know that he put a giant dome over the fucking city. It makes less sense than that. The ending of Reaper's Creek is fantastic, but I'm not sure if it adequately follows up the weird fucking 12-year-old sex scene that happens in the beginning of the book, but it's pretty good either way. Back to the Twitter here. I think we're gonna wind down the stream in a little bit. We've been going for over an hour now, so yeah, maybe like 10 more minutes here. Onision just finished the Joker script. He gave me a couple lines because I asked nicely. He really wants you to watch this fucking Joker video. He's like hyping it up. He's like, man, remember when Heath Ledger was like alive? I'm sorry, that joke's in poor taste. But still, he's like really trying to get people on board for this. There's already been a bunch of Joker video. I guess that's like a popular series. Maybe people want it. I guess. I've seen one of those videos and it's so unbelievably terrible that I can't imagine how anybody could actually find that to be comedy, but you know, I guess that's subjective. New music video just posted to Patreon. It's called Go Fluck Yourself, so please share it with your grandma. That sounds like the kind of fucking song that Ray William Johnson would have wrote back in like 2007, once again. For the first time in a while, I feel like I did really great stuff today. I didn't harass any women or lock them up in my basement. Smiley face. I did a good thing today. The new Doom Eternal trailer. Oh hey, gross. I guess he doesn't like the one thing that Bethesda showed that wasn't them tripping on their own balls. Okay. That's cool. He keeps going on about this Tom Cruise Justin Bieber feud, which I didn't know was a feud until I logged into this guy's fucking Geocities ass time capsule of a Twitter account. Twitter is, stop talking about FF7 remake, you fuck. I want that game. I like FF7. It is a good game. It has been ruined by people like you. This is the exact kind of person who is a fucking Final Fantasy VII fan, and I hate that because I am a Final Fantasy VII fan, and I love that game. And I only played it a couple years ago, actually, for the first time. Well, all the way through for the first time. And fucking, it still holds up, goddammit. I don't know why they say the turn-based combat needed to be removed. Because it's still fun. Fuck you people. I mean, the new one looks good too. I like the real-time. In general, I prefer... No, actually, I just realized as a kid, I generally preferred real-time combat in, like, RPGs and stuff. And now I actually kind of like turn-based more. That's weird. I guess I'm an old man. I guess that finally happened. Oh boy. It's time to start playing 4X games. Anyways, moving on here. Onision is filming something amazing soon. Oh god, Joker, again. Oh my god. Please, everybody, watch my videos. I'm hemorrhaging subscribers. I've lost 10,000 subs in the last month alone. The only reason anybody makes fucking any contact with my name or my face or anything on YouTube is if they're making fun of me, so please watch this new skit that I did. Let's find a quiet place and be annoyed at everything together. We got some Sims humor here, straight out of Facebook. If you were a teacher at Hogwarts, what subject would you teach? This is first of all, read another book. Can I just say I like Harry Potter? It was a good series. This is again like Final Fantasy VII. It was a good series. It was a fun, interesting series. But it's been so ruined by people now who won't shut the fuck up about Harry Potter like it's the only book that exists. And also J.K. Rowling kind of ruined it. I kind of can't take the fucking series seriously anymore. Because for all we know, the fucking Quidditch Seeker Ball thing is like gender mutated or something, and it's having conflicted feelings about who's fronting today. Somebody's making fun of Peter Pan syndrome here. I teach consent and autonomy. How about how to make you disappear and get away with it? Morality, people need it, especially you and your fans. Defense against groomers or how to catch a predator. By the way, shoutouts to Mr. Gigi's Predator Chronicle series. Excellent, like, marathon YouTube viewing, like a binge series. Very good stuff. Yeah, if you were a teacher at Hogwarts, I think we would teach defense against you. Defense against the dark you. Go watch Kai's new video, guys. It's great, as always. I don't want to make any comments about the spouse, really. Like, I don't know too much about them. But I will say that I've heard things that aren't super great. But that's fine. It's okay. We'll just what if J.K. Rowling actually has no imagination? Harry Potter is real, and she's just a psychic who sees the truth. Yeah, when I read through her tweets about Harry Potter, I definitely see somebody who is thinking clearly and rationally. Psychic might not be wrong. Or, psychic might be wrong. Psycho might be a little bit more accurate. Marriage is not the end of your sex life or a burden. Marriage is happiness, peace, stability, and amazing. Is he married? Is he technically married? I thought it was just like some weird fucking modern thing. Enjoy your marriage, I guess, but it's only really a complete marriage when you drag in a 14-year-old French girl or whatever. I think I'm confusing him now with the thing that Keemstar said about you're dating like a fucking 14-year-old French girl or whatever, Pyro. That was classic. Has a dream you by the way, I don't condone anything said previously. Pyro is a lovely young boy. And you should go watch his videos. Has a dream you had ever changed your perspective on something in the real world? Somewhat, yes. That is something that has happened. I guess this is why Onision doesn't trust your apology. Oh, let's fucking talk about trust. Let's talk about words that we can't trust. They remind him of other frauds who spread lies just like you. I don't even know who this is. I don't know who's apologizing. Fuck off, Greg. Frauds. You're literally playing a character on your Twitter account. This is the ultimate deception. This is the fucking grand... Don't bullshit me, dude. This is... Ugh. Alright, this is why... Okay, you saw that one. Do not apologize to Onision. Instead, get out of his life forever. Your apologies mean nothing. You're dead to him. Man, could you imagine Can you imagine being in a world without Onision? Getting out of his life forever? Never having to ever think of Onision or acknowledge his dark taint on the internet ever again? To everyone who waged war on Onision. God, it's like nobody else will stand up for him, so he has to do it himself in the fucking third person. Stop bullying Onision, guys. I mean Onision. Onision is Daenerys in this scenario. The bell is your apology, and the dragon is the truth. That has been right in front of you the whole time. Burn. So, here we see Greg sympathizing with the fucking cartoonish mustache-twirling villain from the end of Game of Thrones. So that's cool. The one that the whole internet is like unanimously decided is kind of was a terrible plot twist or whatever. I just kind of stopped watching Game of Thrones around like season 5 or something. It kind of started to get a little bit, I don't know. Basically right around the time the books stopped being adapted, I was like, this is fine. That's okay. I think we're going to round down the stream now. We've been going a couple hours, or nearly 2 hours, about an hour and a half. I'm going to catch up with the chat here and be on my merry way. I feel like Greg doesn't bathe. Yeah? Oh, Greasy on. This is true. What even was that pose? I'm not sure what you're referring to. J.K. Rowling has completely ruined her own series somehow. Yeah, pretty much. It was a fun series. It was a fun little adventure series, but it's like, ugh. It's just people won't fucking stop. All the people who keep making like, oh, the Nazis, they're like the dark wizards. It's like Voldemort. Trump is Voldemort. Fuck off. Read a different book. If you want to do that, call him Sauron or something. Read fucking read Wheel of Time. Get back to me when you start calling Trump what was the... God damn it, I haven't read Wheel of Time in so long, I forget what the bad guy's name is. Anyways. J.K. Rowling ruined her own series. Clown music plays. Are we on to clown music now? Is that what's happening? Oh yeah, we're in the neighborhood music, so that's good. we almost played all of the Sims music. That's good. I don't know if anybody can actually hear the music at this point, but yo, Mr. GG, great. Voldemort has an intense sexual relationship with his snake. Well, his snake was revealed to be like a beautiful lady or something, so that was weird. I don't trust your mayo, but it might be the only cure to the Marburg virus. That's not a YouTube video, that's Instagram. Woo, Mr. GG. I think J.K. Rowling needs to write something other than Harry Potter. I mean, she kind of tried, I guess, with the wizard Grindelwald thing. I don't know, Fantastic Beasts or whatever. But I think one of the main criticisms I heard about that movie was she is a pretty good author, but she's not a great like screenwriter. She doesn't know like the structure of a screenplay. So a lot of like Fantastic Beasts was really awkwardly paced and just strange. And then the sequel was even worse. Let's see. JK, you're all gay. Jason Kingston with a bunch of heart emojis and Mr. GG. I agree. He's pretty cool. He is married though. And I think he has a son. He is like a full-grown man. He is not a baby GG. He is Mr. GG in the fullest form. He is the final evolution of Mr. GG. Let's see. Play Sam and Max. Man, why does everybody want me to play? I keep hearing people talking about Sam and Max. I've never played Sam and Max. They're on PS Now. I've considered in the past, but I don't really like adventure games. The last adventure game I tried to play was Siberia, the one with like the living dolls or whatever. It's like from the early 2000s, and they put that on PS Now also, and it's like really jank and stupid, but it's kind of fun. I kind of like the atmosphere and the music and stuff. Deadwing Dork X Pyro. Oh, Deadwing Pyro is pretty cool. Is anyone paying attention to Long Pig Cafe? Oh yeah, he keeps doing weird things. Is that like a spam bot or something? I mean, go with God. I don't mind the spam bots so much. I think they add flavor to the chat, to be honest. They spice things up. It's like a random encounter in Pokemon. It's great. Full free sex videos, free now. Click here, free now. It's great. I love it. Game of Thrones finale and Onision are just as popular, just about. This is going in my cringe compilation, Onion Man. Onion Boy! Walking Dead and Game of Thrones went on too long. Walking Dead went on like a year too long. Or, well, no. Walking Dead's first season was apparently great and then really promising. And then the second season was like all a fucking farm or something. And now it's been on for like 8 years or something like that. And then they made another one. Oh, man. Yeah, I tried to watch a little bit of Walking Dead. I used to be a fan of Lost back in the day. And I heard that Walking Dead was like the new Lost, guys. It's the new one. It's the one that's going to rival Lost. And I mean, looking back, Lost isn't that great, but like it was entertaining at least. Walking Dead, I don't care about zombies. People are still trying to make zombies a thing. Every E3 they show fucking new zombie game and it's like, oh great, more zombie. I'm so happy. Let's see here. Crying, laughing emoji. Walking Dead ending was embarrassing. Farewell, dork. Thank you for this adventure. Oh, you're welcome. I think the VOD will be up on the channel. I'm gonna somebody remind me to make a gaming separate fun time stream, Epic Gamer channel, where I can put like the NES one and some other future stuff. If I do decide to stream Judgment next week or whenever it comes out, then I might want that. So yeah. Um, love your Honey Graham Bear voice. Don't bring those idiots into Lord of the Rings. Yeah, that would be a bad idea. That's true. The Malberg What is this guy talking about? Go with God, man. Have fun. It's better. Ha ha ha, that's funny, but it's like they say square is the new rectangle. Well, man, square has been pretty rectangle for a long time. I'm hoping the FF7 remake kind of writes that rectangle back to a nice, healthy square, but we'll see. Yeah, his soul is stuck in 2007. I hang my head in shame. Y'all remember when Onision killed his pet turtle? Yeah, Diesel mentioned that. That was weird. In fact, I had a bunch of people mention in the comments of the first video that I did that all of the fake fucking Dubsy shit with his dog was like so... Like I said that it was obviously for show and fake, but they were coming out with like, oh yeah, he fucking throws his dog around by the tail or whatever. I don't know if that was it, but they kept saying like he's like abused his dog on film numerous times, and I don't know if that's true. I haven't seen it, but that's what I've heard. We are officially rumor stream. Wheel of Time is amazing. Only the first 3 books, though. No, I disagree. Only the first, 6 books. I'm partway into 7. It's like fucking 14 books or something. And it's really hard to... Because I know that the next few books are, kind of a slog. And it's a lot of Elaine taking a bath and musing about how dreamy Rand is. And then Egwene being annoying, and, it's just a lot of that for the next, fucking 5 books or something. But then the author dies, and somehow that makes the books better, apparently, because when Brandon Sanderson took over, apparently the last 2 are really great. But yeah, I've read up to part of 7, and it's still interesting, but I have, no motivation to keep going, because I know there's this huge slump, which is just kind of lame. But I am looking forward to the Wheel of Time TV show that Amazon's apparently doing. Apparently there's going to be a Wheel of Time show, I guess, running alongside the Lord of the Rings TV show that they're doing. There's also going to be a Star Wars show. Man, what a time to be alive. It's almost like all of the same properties we had 20 years ago are still around. Shrek Onision now haunts my dreams. I'm sorry. I don't think Deadwing gonna notice me. Sorry to tell you that I did. I apologize. Can you stream on Twitch? I mean, I possibly could, but, I'm here. Hey, everybody, I'm here. It's me. It's that boy. Got $1 from Odd Morals. Thank you very much. Onision takes baths once every 4 months. Yeah, Onision follows the 17th century French person guide to bathing, and personal hygiene. Shrek has less oily, messy hair than Greg. To the other Kyle here, cheers. See ya, Sour Patch. See you guys. Is it worth it to read Wheel of Time? Yeah, I would say so. Wheel of Time is I would describe it as the perfect center book between, Lord of the Rings is fantasy and kind of a little bit goofy and silly and classic fantasy, not that there's anything bad about being a little bit goofy and silly, but it's kind of a little bit more, classic fantasy, like I said. Game of Thrones and A Song of Ice and Fire is really sort of realistic, brutal fantasy with everybody getting fucking raped and, arrows through the face and shit. Wheel of Time is the exact center point in that spectrum where it's it gets really kind of fucked up later on. There's parts where the main character's beheading people and shit, and it's kind of amazing. The battle scenes are incredible because Robert Jordan was a Vietnam vet, I think, and he just writes battles in a fantastic way. The problem is the books get dragged down a lot by the female characters, and that's not because women are bad or anything, but maybe Robert Jordan, an old white guy from Virginia, didn't have the greatest idea of how to write women. I guess there's 1 or 2 that are really interesting. There's Moraine is great. She's just mysterious. She's kind of like a Gandalf character. And then there's Nynaeve, I think is how you pronounce it. It's some insane jumble of letters that makes no sense. But she's really cool. She's angry all the time, which kind of might sound like she's just bitchy, like standard bitchy stereotype woman character. But she's not. She's got a lot more depth than that, and I sympathize with her being angry all the time. So I can definitely be down with that. But yeah, it gets a little dragged down by the female characters and stuff, but it's a pretty good book overall. I am going to wind this down real quick pretty soon. I keep wanting to read up and catch up with the chat, but people keep talking, and it's like, it's kind of hard. Have you seen the Witcher TV series? The armor looks like ball sacks. I'm only just getting into The Witcher. I'm finding it very hard to believe that a Witcher TV series could capture what the game does. The game is a really good example of like doing a game well, like doing a story through the medium of video games. You find out a lot of cool shit. I think my favorite part so far of The Witcher 3 was the little quest that I did at the beginning, where I found some paper on a notice board that was like, I need to find my brother, help me find my brother. And then you go and find this guy, and he's like, well, my brother is somewhere in this field, and he's probably among the corpses. So we have to find his shield, his iconic shield that'll stand out and point to him, you know? So you're looking for this shield, and then the dog that's with the guy tracks the scent of the brother, and he goes and finds the brother alive. And he's chilling with some enemy soldier who's just sitting there, and he's like a deserter. And he saved the brother, and I think the quote was, "The blind man led the cripple to safety." And it was like, that was such a nice little moment. The game really hammers home the whole thing about like, everybody is just a person. Like, it doesn't matter if you're Novigrad or fucking, I don't know all the names, Tenebria, or what was the other one? Nilfgaard. I get it mixed up with Niflheim from FF15. But yeah, Nilfgaard. It doesn't matter who you are. You're all just lads. They're all just lads like you or me. And I really appreciate that kind of writing. But yeah, it's a lot of little like game details that you have to kind of find for yourself. I don't know if a series... I've seen about the series, and it looks kind of terrible. Just looking at the writer's room of that show is hilarious. But they got Henry Cavill to play Geralt, which is interesting. I don't think he'll have the voice for it, though. Geralt is the best, like, deep voice guy that I've ever seen in video games. He beats Solid Snake, like, right out of the gate. Like, I love Solid Snake. I love David Hayter's... Well, I loved him earlier on, but then he got kind of crazy. But then Geralt's just out of the water. He's the best gruff guy voice that I've ever heard in gaming. And I just don't see how Henry Cavill could match that sheer gruffitude. Got $5 super chat here from Cody with a K. Love the stream, One Hand Man. I started work on a vid series because I liked your stuff so much. Oh, that's awesome to hear. And thanks for the super chat. I have been trying to work on a video. I was going to do this as a video. I was thinking of it, but it wasn't really enough material for like a whole video. I thought it would be kind of more fun to do like an interactive stream. But yeah, I've been trying to work on something new. I'm thinking about doing something that's like scripted, maybe. Sort of like more of an essay kind of thing. A little bit less like my other stuff, but different, but similar. I don't know. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. I'm just trying to figure out something that's interesting. The next video might be about like... Everybody keeps recommending Gail Cord Schuler. And I'm hesitant to do a video on her for a couple of reasons. One is she's just some crazy old lady. Two is it almost seems like a parody, but then you know it's not because she's been doing this since like 2008 or something. And then three is she's been doing this since like 2008 or something. She's crazy. If you don't know who she is, she's just some crazy lady on YouTube who makes a bunch of fucking videos and none of them make sense. And she talks about like a nuclear bukkake over Canada or something. And everybody keeps telling me to make videos about her. The thing is, I think she was featured on like Tosh.0 or something. So, I don't know. It seems a little bit dated, but I'll consider it. Like I said, you think it's parody at first, but then you realize she's fucking still doing this. She is either an incredibly dedicated troll or something. I don't know. But good luck with your video series, Cody with a K. I'm going to assume your name is Cody Co. I'm just gonna go with that and assume that you're just launching a new video series. But thank you. Good luck with it. I hope you do fantastic work, and I'll be sure to check it out if it crosses my path. Lasts next 4 months. We're almost done. We're almost done. The Witcher has books. Yeah, The Witcher does have books. Yeah, it was based on books. I kind of blanked on that. The thing is, books are obviously a lot more like descriptive than a TV show could be too. So I don't know. They could make it work, but I've just seen a lot of people who don't look super happy about the TV show. God, I was an idiot. I just implied The Witcher doesn't have books. I'd like to get more into the series. I have the first one on the computer, but I've never played it because it's like old and shitty. From what I understand, the gameplay kind of sucks, but the story's great. And then I have the second one on the 360 of all things, and once again, the story seems really interesting, but the gameplay is kind of hot garbage. I kind of hate fighting people in Witcher 2. Maybe it would be different if it was on PC, but anyways, let's go through here. Say something in Japanese, Deadwing Dork Kun. Oh god. I don't really know enough Japanese. Like I'm picking up more like pronunciation and grammar more than anything. I've started to know what no means. It's like of or sort of like that. It's a possessive verb or noun, or I never figured out parts of speech. I'm like a fucking preschooler. I never figured out what a noun and a verb were. I think I did figure that out at one point, and then I just forgot. Yeah, I can't really say anything to you in Japanese, but if I see Japanese on a screen that's written in Romaji, I could probably pronounce it pretty well, but yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna end the stream now, I guess. Thank you guys for hanging out. I appreciate it. Yeah, I'll probably be back with a new video sometime later this week or early next week. It's just struggling to figure out something that I really care about, videoing about. To be honest, the most passionate I've been about making a video this week was this, making fun of Onision's Twitter. Yeah, so I'm just trying to find something that really feels spicy and memorable. But we'll think of something. It'll be great. It'll be great. Yeah, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. And remember, this video is completely fair use, and we're good boys, Greg. Don't even think about it. Bye. Take it easy.